How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. I'm about to do some traditional sealed day one, best of 3 in Bloomborough. We're going to learn a little bit about the format today. I'm going to get more familiar with the cards and hopefully win some matches. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. And more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/Dick Record. Link in the description, where you can catch me streaming video games, leather crafts, and Magic the Gathering content, and other sort of nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, I have it talking. Alright, so let's see our pool. We got 6 play boosters. They could have up to 3 rares, I think, per. Usually that ends with somewhere around here. Alright, so what are we looking at? What are we looking at here? Fecund Green Shell. 10 or more lands, creature. Wow, okay. Whenever toughness greater than its power, look at this top. If it's a land, part into the battlefield, otherwise put in your hand. Oh my god, that's really good. Season of Loss. We have Camellia, the Seed Miser, so that's the squirrel's payoff, I'm assuming. Other squirrels you control a menace. Whenever you sacrifice one of our foods, put a 1/1 squirrel into play. Forage, put a 1/1 counter-range squirrel you control. Okay. And we also have Glarb, who's another mythic. We have... Oh no, we have 2 mythics. Here, well, here's one in black. Each player sacrifices, draw a card for each creature you control that died this turn, and each opponent loses X with X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard, which doesn't really work very well with Forage unless you're foraging away your food tokens. We have Glarb, Calamity's Augur, which I'm a little skeptical about playing. It looks like we have some really good black and green rares, right? Which is what I'm slowly like drifting towards. I'm a little skeptical of playing a blue card because I don't know if fixing's that good here. Frog Wizard Noble, Death Touch, 2/4 for 3. You may look at the top card. You may play lands and cast spells with mana value 4 or greater from the top of your library, and he surveils for 2. Okay. What's Dawn's Truce? Gift a card. Oof. You have permanence control. You can gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. So basically board wipe protection. Let's see. Whiskervale Forerunner. Valiant. First time each turn, look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal a creature. Wow, that's a lot of... Put it onto the battlefield? And Hearthborn Battler. Haste to 3 for 3. When a player casts their second spell each turn, it does 2 damage to target opponent. Wow, that's actually really good in the spells deck. Not so much the Valiant deck. It does feel like 1, 2, and 3 are very good cards. And let's see if we could splash for Glarb. I don't know if it's particularly good. The Whiskervale Forerunner seems very good, but that's only if we can pull off the Valiant, which is the red-white combination. But let's also see what else is in the packs, because there's like 14 cards times 6, whatever that math is. Since this is day 1, I don't know what's good. I'm going to go look at my signposts. I'm going to go look at my signposts, he said as he clicked again. Ooh, Stargaze is pretty good at control deck. Destroy target creature. If the gift wasn't... we have 2 of those. Daggerfang Duo. You may mill 2 cards. Okay. Let's look at our multicolored cards, though. We do want to play... Alright, so this is a filter land. Short bow. We're probably not going to play that. Tree. Top. Oh, this is a changeling. It has some filtering. So actually we have like 1, 2, 3 ways to get a blue source. So I think we could pull off Glarb. Alright, what's this? Trample, expend, no. We have that. We have this. Rat Warlock. It gets +3/+0 if there's 7 or more cards in your graveyard, and it's got a surveilled thing. It really just feels like we have basically Glarb and that, and then like this. That's weird. Okay. Alright, so hold on. I know that Galewind Moose is going to be great, as is Fecund Great Shell, and let's just look at the blue and the green. I'm sorry, the black and the green cards. Lizard Assassin. Whenever it attacks, drain your opponent for 1. Return another target creature from your graveyard to your hand. That seems not bad. As a 1-of. Stargaze is fine for the late game. Season of Loss is okay. If we're going to play Stargaze, and that's probably one of the first cuts, we're going to play these duos. Nocturnal Hunger is great. Scales of Shale. Lifelink and Indestructible until end of turn. Cost 1 less target for each lizard you control. It's probably not great. Stocking the Pantry. Creature you control, put a supply counter. Remove a supply counter. Are we a +1/+1 counter deck? I don't think so, right? Return target permanent. That could be a good one of. Cash grab, mill 4. Maybe, if you control a squirrel, create a food token, that's great. Bare knuckle brawler, expend 4. Add 1 mana of any color. Alright, so we're splashing. We're going to grab those. This also helps us splash. Druid of the Spade. Draylander. Alright, so can't be blocked by power 2 or less. The second part of it's not so great, but I think that we're going to want that. Polywallop is damage equal to twice its power to target creature you don't control. Sure. And what's this? Reach. When it enters, return up to 1 target permanent you control to its owner's hand. Put a 1/1 counter on each for each other squirrel and or food. Whenever... Okay, so that's a squirrel payoff. Consumed by greed. The gift with promise to return target creature. That seems okay too. Marsh Stalker is a rat berserker. Moonstone Harbinger. We're like pretty far along with the deck though here. It's just we don't have much top end, right? Along the 4/5. Makes me want to play... Oh, we do have a 5, another 5, and a 6. Never mind. Oh, we do have a good top end then. Yeah, never mind. What's wrong with me? I'd like another... we have a lot of 3s. And we have a lot of ramp. Which actually, yeah, because of the ramp, it's going to go really well with... Where is it? Stargaze. Let's just put in one more, like, okay card. High Stride. And how many creatures do we have? 13. We'd like some more creatures, right? I don't know how I feel about Rat Berserker because we don't have any other rats. Although, let's see. Attack with 1 or more rats. We're not playing rats though, right? We have like maybe 1, 2. We have 2 rats. We're really going to want to have more squirrels, which we have 5 of. Let's see. Druid of the Spade, that's a rabbit. Token, it has that in trample. Return up to 1 target permanent you control to its owner's hand. What has a good ETB? Not Glarb, right? Not Camellia. Oh, Glarb wants us to have bigger spells, right? So maybe we do play like a 1 of Junkblade Boxer Bruiser. The Mind Drill Assailant's not so great here. Yeah, let's play the 1 of Junkblade Bruiser. Right, we only need like, yeah, 2 islands maybe. We have 3, 10, 18? This is really 18 lands? That's too many lands. Is that really 18 lands? That is 18 lands. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm counting Stargaze as a land because I'm a smooth-brained idiot. Alright, that's 8 plus 9. Yeah. Okay, so that's 17 lands. We have 14 creatures. We have some recursion. Part of me wonders if I should be playing... I guess since we're trying to get to the big spells... No, I guess this is fine. I think this is okay. Part of me is curious as to what else is here. I feel like we don't have too many... Parting gift. I feel like we don't have too many payoff cards here. I think that this is the best we can do with this pool. Let's just look at these creatures one more time. That's just the drain effect, which is probably very good in, like, strangely enough, the bat deck. We don't have enough rats for this to work. Whenever you gain or lose life during your turn, gain death. This is really good in the bats deck, but I don't think we're pulling off bat anything. Scales of Shale. We have enough recursion that I think that Scales of Shale is not nearly as good. High Stride is a combat trick. Stock in the pantry. I don't think we're doing enough +1/+1 counter stuff. Bark Knuckle Boxer. It gains indestructible. I think that that's like a fine 2-drop, but like... What are we doing that's better than that? Like, that's okay. I don't know. Maybe if we need more creatures, that's in thing. This bounces a thing. No, I didn't mean to put that in there. Get out of here. Also, Sentinels should all have Vigilance, right? This is the one that gets cards back from your graveyard. Gift a card, though. Druid of the Spade. Yeah. I wish we had more ways to make food tokens. Oh well, this seems fine.
Postal it on a mission. I'll just invent a solution. Great! Another delay!
I muted myself. I'm sorry. I wanted to say that it looked like opponents, whatever. They're playing a lot of do nothing spells. I cut an island because it felt like we were drawing too many lands and we have a lot of fixing. So I'm actually I'm looking into putting in another creature or something. I don't think it's gonna be in there. Maybe it's one other target permanent you control to its owner's hand. Maybe that's good enough. Trample, Peerless Recycling. Because if our cards just like don't die, it feels like our opponent's deck is kind of slow. So I think I do want a bare knuckle boxer. Just having a 3/2 I think would have been really good on that previous board. I cut an island, so we're down to 16 lands. We have a lot of fixing, and as a result of like that last match entirely, we were just like just spewing cards out. So yeah, thankfully the client has not crashed yet. When Hidden Grotto enters Surveil 1, this is keepable. This is very keepable. Oh, and we got a Fecund Green Shell, so hopefully we can ramp into that actually. I do think I want to play the Root Weaver first. I'm sorry, the Bare Knuckle Boxer first. So we're going to Forest Swamp. And we're going to try to Surveil into another land for this guy. What's great about that is that these Root Weavers actually get us more cards off the Fecund Green Shell. Alright, so this is a Haste Prowess creature, sure. Got another land. No, we're still gonna play that off the same advanced rates, so I'm just gonna play the Bare Knuckle Boxer now. Next turn we're gonna play the Root Weaver, and then turn 4 we're gonna play the Fecund Green Shell, so long as they don't kill our Root Weaver. But I will play the Grotto next turn as well. I kind of want them to kill our Boxer. They have Jeskytron already available. We got our Grotto, so I'm going to use that to actually Surveil. Because I do want to set up for what happens after the turtle, other than Root Weaver. Feather of Flight. Okay. I guess we're racing. That's a pretty good card. We actually have one of those in our deck too. This is a rare, right? Yeah. Ooh. We're getting walloped. We're getting bonked. Alright, so that's gonna fly too, which is like a huge problem. And I have no way to, I guess if we draw a removal spell, I can kill this. Yep. But it might already be too late for us in this game. We'll play this. Because I do want to dig for a removal spell. We didn't get it there. I'm gonna play that. This is a 4/5, so that'll also draw us a card off of Fecund Green Shell. Next turn though, Green Shell. Does this gain us life? No. This doesn't either. Whenever you expend 4. And I think this will allow us to then double spell these two into play after the fact. Opponent does have a 3/2 in the skies with Prowess. And that last turn was like just 5 damage. So this is a clock. This is a clock. I'm hoping we can like bury them in card advantage. Like with the green scale and green shell rather. And the cards that we're gonna get off of it. Hopefully get off of it. I could just play the Bruiser, but I think that drawing or ramping with this thing is probably just better. You know. Plus it fixes our next draw. We have 3 lands. Ralph, Crackling Wit, okay. I hate this guy. I don't hate him. Let's see. If they do the draw 3, I think I just kill that next turn. And then play the green shell. Because that's the plan. That's the game plan. If they create a 1/1... Oh, they're not doing anything yet. Okay. Hit it first. That makes sense. I think I still hit it. I don't know. Should I... It does feel like we're behind enough. That's a problem.
I hope you've got bottled lightning to share.
Maybe I do have to go after this. I have the opportunity to block. Yep. Doesn't my little guy have trample? Oh, he gets indestructible. Okay. Green shell. Dagger Fang duo enters mill 2 cards. Okay. I think what we're gonna do next turn is actually Bruiser. We have to Bruiser here. I thought this little guy got trample. Oh boy, that's actually a really good blocker then. This is a Death Toucher. Okay. Not super great here. When it ETBs mill 2. I don't think we want to play that right now. Although it is a squirrel, which plays well with Dre Leader. These aren't squirrels though. Gravekin duo. Okay. If they start chucking like a bunch of spells though, this could be bad. Yeah, I think we do have to play the Junkblade Bruiser, if only to You eat your mush furball? If only to trigger the expend 4 trigger on the Bark Knuckle Boxer. So that it gets indestructible, because if they play another creature here, it's going to be bad for this little guy here. Although, if we draw a removal spell, we're probably going to want to, like, just swing out and see what happens. Sure. Oh, we have Reach. Make him have it.
I am
4
confident
damage.
this will work.
Are they still trading? I guess we're trading, alright. It's not terrible, actually. That thing was gonna kill us. In that case, I think we still play the Bruiser. Yep, Hearthfire Hero, sure. What did they do with this? Oh, because they cast a non-creature spell. God, this is ticking up so fast. Okay. Sure. There's the Calamity Augur. Let's see. We could play this and then hope to see a land on the top. And if not, we just play the second Root Weaver. I think that that's fine. Oh. Did I not play this? No, it's a 2-drop. Okay. I do need to keep trying to take this thing down. If they block with the Hearthfire Hero, and this kind of sucks, they can snipe our 3-tree mascot, and I guess not. Okay. Does this have... Oh, it has Valiant. Okay. I still wanted to empty my, dump my hand, rather, because I wanted to be able to trigger... not Valiant. Whatever this raccoon power is. The spend 4. What's the matter for a ball? Just like staring at me. This Ral is going to be a problem. What does he do when he hits a 10? Draw 3 cards. Instant and sorcery spells you cast have Storm. Jesus Christ. Alright. That's a control win condition if I ever saw one. Our opponent is doing stuff this game, actually. Parting Gust.
Another genius idea by Ronald.
Okay. They're bouncing that with a 1/1 counter. Okay.
Think big.
Draw 3, discard 2. I do think that next turn, either it's Root Weaver Duo or Junkblade Bruiser, and I think it has to be Junkblade Bruiser, if only because this is a big trampling body. How'd they pitch? There's something wrong with this client. It's not letting me look at the opponent's graveyard. It's only letting me look at the top card. It's like, let me look. There we go. What's a Brazen Collector? Add... Oh, it's a 2/1 with First Strike with upside? Alright, so Kindle Spark Duo. Sure. Can we play this? Oh, there's the Stargaze. That has Death Touch. I think that's fine. Play this. Next. Send that guy in. If they block... Sure. If they block Glarb with the Hearthfire hero, it could do the 2 directly to him and kill him, and I'd rather that not happen.
You
Enter.
really make my whiskers bristle.
I don't think we need to surveil Stargaze away, and in fact, I'd like to have that as like a top-end thing. Although it does cost us a life, which is what I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe we need to surveil that away, actually. Glarb so far has not gained us any card advantage. Let's see, mana value 4 or greater. X spells don't count, they only count as being mana value 2, which is a thing. Even if you want to pay 4 for it. Dewdrop Cure. Okay.
It's time to embrace
All
the
right.
local culture.
Untap Kindle Spark Duo. You're supposed to tap it for damage. That could be a good win condition there too. And then they're gonna get this back with this. What does this do? Sure. Resolve. 2 creatures. Give us prompts instead. 3 target. Okay, so 2 creatures. That's pretty good. Opponent is just out of cards though. Resolve. It's a 4/4. Cool. I'm getting a 1/1. If they attack with that, I can block it with the Bruiser without too much of an issue. It'll kill the Bruiser, which sucks. But what are you gonna do? Pass to attackers. Yeah, that Hearthfire hero's grown massive. I'm gonna surveil. Surveil 2. Let's see. Rush Shield Rampager. Can't be blocked by creature's power 2 or less. It's a 4/4. We draw that, we play that. It triggers that and that. Attack with both. That dies, it kills the Glarb, but at least we got a card off of it. Alright, damage for that. And we still draw the Stargaze. Okay, so... I can't cast it with Offspring, we're just gonna have to cast it as a, Sure, done. Get all that. Get all those triggers. Playland. What is this? Season of Loss. I'm gonna play this thing actually here. This allows us to go a little bit wider. Season of Loss is really good there. And we can... And I think we just attack with this too. Here. Here and here. Go after Ral. This thing has trample, so it's a 6/6 with trample. They're gonna have to put a lot of toughness in front of it in order to prevent the damage. Okay. Do they not know about trample? Oh, thank God.
I'll search another plane.
Sure. We can play a bunch of creatures and then Season of Loss them. 2, 3, 4. I want to play another creature or 2. Get our board wide enough that we make them sacrifice everything. And we both sacrifice 5 creatures. And I think that's the game plan here. There is a board wipe in white. Oh, there's a removal spell, right? At least I think it is. Vanishing Light. Okay. Okay, I'm assuming they're going to be hitting Glarb. Sure. I don't have anything to take care of that, unfortunately. Your creature gets +1/+1. Sure, sure. It's a 5/5. That can hit us pretty hard. And in fact, if I let that through, that just... It's any target, right? Oh, it deals power to each opponent. Oh no. Pass to attackers. Oh, I'm just dead here. Yeah. I'm just dead because if it dies and then they just tap that. Alright. We'll go to game 3. We'll go to game 3. Yeah, that's too big. That's too big right now. They tap the other thing and then I just take 5. Alright, so... No real changes here. Going to game 3. Yeah, their start was much better this game. And, I feel like we drew better. We actually drew cards. You know what I mean? Ooh. Okay, we can keep this. That Fountain Port Bell is saving our asses, guys. Isn't it crazy? I kept the one lander off this stupid thing. We'll get a green source. Definitely put that on top. We're gonna play the Root Weaver. Sure. Play this, Root Weaver. Let's see. We could play this, but it's only gonna be a 1/1. Polywallop. We can't cast Polywallop. There's a Fecund Green Shell just in our hand. This is a 2/2. It's fine. I think we could pull that off. Where we draw a card. Especially if we don't hit a land. And then just play the, or yeah, don't draw another land. I'd like to draw a land here. And play the Bonebind Orator and then just cycle this. Brazen Collector, sure. That's gonna be a problem. Oh. Here's a land. It's supposed to reveal all of them, though. It was supposed to reveal cards until you reveal a land, and then you put that in, and then you put the rest on the bottom in a random order. But we're supposed to both be able to see those cards, so that we both know what's at the bottom in a random order. Warren Elder. Creatures you control get +1/+1. This can tap to make that a 3/1. That's a problem. Yep. Sure. No blocks here. I'm surprised they didn't tap this. Oh, it's 1 in a tap. Activate only as a sorcery. Oh, are they stuck on lands? Okay, so I can play this. I think what I want to do here is draw a card. Sure. That's an instant. Let's develop the board a little bit out first. No attacks right now. The Root Weaver can block the Collector. Unless they activate the Bravekin duo, in which case... But it looks like we're both a little mana screwed. Maybe I should have just played the Rust Shield Rampager. Like, we have a lot of 5 drops. We have a lot of huge cards in our hand. Okay. We actually want to kill that. So... I think we will Polywallop that. Unless they attack, I could just block it with the Orator. Sure. That was weird. If they're just gonna grow their Emberheart Challenger here by tapping the Bravekin duo, I can just kill it with the Polywallop next turn. Sure. Let me play that card. What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Put it into the battlefield tapped, yes. Send in the Orator. Our opponent is huge mana screwed here too, which we're going to try to take advantage of. Next turn, we're going to play the Junk Blade Bruiser, hopefully getting a card off of Fecund Green Shell. Right? Looks like our opponent is off of the mana screw thing. Or not off of it. They have less than 9 minutes left in their timer. Otherwise, they just eat a match loss. And since we're 1-1, that would be the round whole game loss. Opponent is big think here. Destroy target creature. Wow, rude. I guess I'm taking 3 or 4 or 5. Ooh, 5. Yeah, that sucks. Oh well. Sure. I guess this prevents me from taking the damage. And they're not playing Conduct Electricity. And that's a land. Okay, so we can Polywall up, kill that, and then swing? Yeah. I guess I can play the Dre Leader, but it's just a 1-1, right? I know it's 2-2 with Trample. I don't think my opponent wants to block this either. Yeah. Fun. And there's no reason to play that right now. This Honored Dre Leader is kind of underwhelming because I don't have many ways to make foods. And I don't have many ways to... Okay, there's the Mentor. Okay. That's going to be an issue. Yep. It's a 5-4. No blocks here. Okay, so Bark Knuckle Boxer. I'm still going to send in the Bonebind Orator. And if they block it, I can get back my big turtle shell. Let me make them think that I have something. Alright, play this. And I think that can block that. Which is not like the greatest thing I could be saying right now. Huh. We're just gonna double spell here. And then next turn we're gonna swing in with the Junk Blade Bruiser and the Bare Knuckle Boxer. Oh, and the Bonebind Orator. Which I don't think want to let me hit them with, right? Oh, I can just Offspring this. That's a Raccoon Warrior. Yeah, because this Honored Dre Leader is like not great in my hand, actually. Kind of wish it was something else except for, I don't know, a blue source. Parting Dust. Oh, they're giving me the fish. Okay. Sure. Sure. I think we leave this to block next turn. And we take 6 here. Unfortunately, we take 6 here. No blocks. Okay. Pass with Offspring. Auto pay. And there's no reason to attack with this, so I'm not going to, so no attacks. The next turn we block with the Bonebind Orator. And if they attack, yeah, if they attack, we block with the Bonebind Orator and we get our creature back. It might be too late though, this Seed Glaive Mentor is going to be a problem. So I think I have to put like a few things in front of it. It's going to be a 7/6, right? Okay. This only activates once a turn. Yeah, it's going to be a 7 or an 8/6. Yep. And I don't think you just not attack with that, right? It's just the problem is, how do I block this so that I don't die here? Or not don't die, but do I kill it? Another land's not great here. Play that. Next. No attacks. End turn. They have 4 creatures. Pileated Provisioner. Oof. Okay, they have a clock in the air here. I think I need Season to win here, or I need a really good removal spell to get rid of this. And a top deck of another land doesn't fucking do it, game. No attacks. End turn. Like, this is getting annoying. How many lands am I gonna draw? I took out a land. There's only 16 lands in this deck. There's a Row, so they can, like, cycle through their deck very quickly.
The answers out of you.
Yeah. God, this is gonna suck! They exiled these 2. Okay. Wow. Create a wiener. Sure.
You get to be my protege today.
And, yeah, they have, like, a 2-turn clock, because they just put it on the Pileated Provisioner. And if I draw another land, I'm just dead. Hmm? Cool, thanks. Good game. I mean, that's variance, but it sucks to lose that way to someone that, like, we were very well within our means of actually defeating. Leave match. That sucked. Alright, I'm gonna still adjust the deck a little bit, because it does have 1 too many lands, right? Claim. It needs 1 less blue source permanently. Oh, okay. It kept that. It kept that change. Okay, and we kept the Bark Knuckle Boxer in there as well. Perfect. Yeah, because I think that's like the best thing that we have there. Flying Death Touch. Maybe Moonstone Harbinger is pretty okay. No, it is a flyer. I don't think we have any flyers, right? Let's take out the Daggerfang. Oh no, we need the Daggerfang duo with the squirrel. Let's take out the Bark Knuckle Boxer and put in the Harbinger. Alright. Go to the next match. Hopefully we'll actually draw cards and not lands. Ah, that's so frustrating. I remember I was streaming on Twitch one time, and this one moron kept going, "Yes, lands! Yes, get more lands! You need more lands!" And it's like, I have fucking 9 lands out, you fucking idiot. It's like, you're gonna need lands to cast the spells. It's like, I have all the lands I fucking need. Shut up. Like they were just screaming at the top of the lungs that, like, either they were trolling or that they didn't know how to play the game. Play first. We have a 2 and a 3. Technically a 4. And if we draw a green source, we can play the Cliff Top Lookout. There it is. Alright, there's the order. Okay, first strike and lifelink is pretty bad here. Play this. Play this. Okay. Oh, it revealed. Oh, it only reveals cards until you. Ah, that means that the Camilla's on the bottom. No attack. That means the Camilla's on the bottom. All right. We can just cast this. I think what we want to do is like Daggerfang here. Yeah, no blocks. Like, this is really going to be an issue. This stout. I'm gonna hit them first. Sure. I could have used the saver. We'll play the Junkblade Bruiser. Now this is a 4/5. Let's see, we can do sack, draw. Nope. Token, yeah. I guess we could still do sack, draw, see what happens. And I think that might be fine. But I don't think it's worth doing here. could just block that. Maybe it is worth doing. If we sack this, they probably sack their Stoat. I don't think they sacrificed their Druid. Fuck it. Sack, draw, draw. I'd like to hit lands, and I like to fill up my hand a little bit. So we're going to sacrifice the Clifftop Lookout, then we're going to swing for 6. Cool. Do they have a thing that protects their creature here? Come and get it. Oh, okay. Alright. They 2-for-1 themselves. Oh, that makes them indestructible, doesn't it? Oh, they gifted us the food. Okay. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Let's see. Slay this. Oh, you know what? I should have played the bell first. Yeah, take action. Take action. Get our blue source. I should have played the bell first. Okay, this puts a token on target creature and they gain a life. Question is, do they have another combat trick? Honored Dray Leader. Okay. They don't. Let's see. Play this. Which draws us a... plays a land. Let's see. That's gonna be really good in a turn or two. Turn another target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. It would just be that thing. Which I guess is fine. Or we can high roll and see if we can get something else with Dagger Fang Duo. Or we could just draw cards. We can do both. At least we draw a card, see what we get. Nocturnal Hunger. Okay. We actually leave that up then. Next. No attack. End turn. In case they want to get tricksy with something, we have Nocturnal Hunger. Remove a counter from Stock the Pantry. I feel like that's a do-nothing card. Pass. My turn. Cash grab. Mill 4 cards. Create a food token. I could return this to my hand, get a food token, or I can get the Raccoon Berserker back. Or something else even. They don't have reach on anything here, so 3, 4, a lot of lands. Hit that guy, because he'll also get us a card. Next. Hit him with this. He's a 2/4, so he gets us a card. And I'm going to leave up mana for the... put that in our hand. Consumed by Greed. Turn target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, that seems pretty good too, actually. End turn. This is sorcery, sure. Okay. Resolve. Isn't that... oh, this is a token still, too. Greatest power among creatures they control. Pass. My turn. That's a 1/3. Play land. Everything gets +2/+0. Nice! We got the 10 lands out. Alright, so... bonk. And then we'll play this to put that in our hand. Let's see. This is massive, and we can ambush block with it, so... oh, we don't ambush block here. Okay. I guess we could just leave up double removal. Creatures you control get +2/+0 if you control a rabbit scry too. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's see what they attack with though. Pass. Alright. We kind of did the thing. We did exactly what we needed to. Putting in the flyer was a good idea, actually. Do I have any more flyers? Now that I'm looking at it, we have that in black, white, and we have nothing in green, because green doesn't like flyers. Cool. Done. No changes. Oh, I really wish I could look back at their board. Oh well. That was kind of cool. That stupid thing was just like, oh yeah, everything gets +2/+0 because you have 10 lands out, you psycho. 10 lands. Can you imagine? I wish I had 10 lands out. I'm kidding. We did. We definitely had 10 lands out. Opponent's big think on the mulligan. They probably did change a few things. That stoat was a problem. I hate it. Alright, so opponent's probably gonna go first. Let's see what I get for our opener. Perfect mana? Keeping it. I'm gonna actually play the... No. We actually play that fourth. Because this allows us to play the Glarb. Turn 3. You know what? Actually, maybe we play the turn 4. Rock the pantry. That's a pretty good start. Okay. Where's... This has death touch. I didn't notice that. Okay, no turn 2 play. Swamp. I am gonna play Glarb turn 2. Or turn 3, rather. Hey, it's that lady. Okay, so we're gonna play the Glarb. Okay, we're getting a land. They have a Camilla too. Alright, what do you do? Target creature you control gains X a number. Okay, that's pretty good. Taking 5. Alright, so land off the top. That just allows us to not double spell, to sort through the top of our deck. We should actually save that for later, and instead just spend all of our mana here. And get a 4/4. Next. No attacks. In turn. I could have attacked with Glarb, and if they want to trade 2 for 1, they can. We have a ton of ways to get Glarb back, but we can't block the Camilla otherwise, and I think we want to be able to block the Camilla. So, Whiskervale Forerunner. Okay, pass. Let's activate this. I don't think we need the Root Weaver now, so I'm gonna just put that in the yard. But I don't mind the Stargaze at the top of my curve. That's a 2-drop. Okay, so... If I play this, I could possibly get another... Okay. What's this? The 2-drop thing? Okay. I actually think we just put that in the yard because we don't need to fix anymore. And then next, no attacks in turn. Now I don't even have to put Glarb in front of that thing. I could just put these 2. Opponent's hand is just empty. What is this? Vigilance, reach, 1/1 counter each. Wow. It's pretty good. We're gonna surveil here. Peerless Recycling. View battlefield. What's in our... No. God damn it. What's in our graveyard? We don't need either of those. View browser. gift was promised. Instead, return 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. It is a permanent card, right? Yeah, alright, let's put that on top, actually. Oh, you know, whatever. Land here. Next, I'm gonna send in the Glarb. If they want to double block, or if they want to block it, so be it. But none of these creatures individually can kill it, so he's just gonna get in. In order for them to kill it, he'd have to double block, and then we could just Peerless Recycling it back. Say that. Take action, mill 3. Or mill 2. Oh, there's the Season of Loss. So then, let's do that. Okay. Sure. Okay, that draws them a card. That draws them a second card. Ooh. Block like that. That's actually way better for us. If they don't play any other creatures here, I can do sack, 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 draw 3. And I think that that's probably the best thing I can do here. Ooh, you're stargazing. Alright. Sack, 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 draw 3. Draw a card for each creature you control that died this turn. Sack, 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 draw 3. Okay. And... oh, we could play that too. Sack, 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 draw 3. 1. 2. 3. 1, 2, 3. Play a land. Next. Hit you for 6. And we leave up Nocturnal Hunger. If they play anything that I don't like, we just kill it. Otherwise, Fecund Green Shell is going to be very good on this board. Spell. Destroy target creature. Okay. We can get that back with Peerless Recycling. Create a food token. Non-land permanent. Activate as a sorcery. That costs a lot. Alright. Is it instant? It is an instant pass. I don't think we care enough about that guy by himself. My turn. Next. I'll attack. Next. Put him at 7. Here's the green shell. Puts another removal spell in my hand. And play a land. And Seed Miser. We have Seed Misers at home. Opponent has no board. They have 2 cards in hand. They have this thing that can destroy a permanent, but we can get it back with Peerless Recycling. Okay. Sure. They could use that to block the communal? Okay. Sure. They're taking it. Alright. Play that. I'll stop. Play land. Polywallop. Cost 1 less? No, I don't think we need to do that right now. I'll leave up a removal spell. It does cost 1 less because we have a frog, which is kind of cool. Consumed by greed. Okay, so they're gonna get back what? Phineas? Okay. giving me a card back. I lose that, sure. Cash grab. Okay. I don't think they attack here. Oh wow, okay. What does this do? Forage on each other squirrel. This is not a squirrel. Okay. Sure. I think we do peerless recycling here. Oh, okay. I was gonna get back the, what's it called? We just have a handful of removal, you know? 11 cards left in the graveyard. I can get back Galewind Moose and Fecund Greenshell, and that's like way better than them just drawing a card. You know, if I think about it. Yeah, leave match. Yeah, that's some good shit. Alright. Claim that. Claim that. We got 1 win, 1 loss. Going into round or opponent number 3. I'm so glad that the arena client's finally working again. Earlier that was annoying, you know. Lots of, oh, this is just like falling apart. Cool. What we got here? The bell, we got the mascot, we got the mana dork. Yep, this is perfect. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, or turn 3 even. Keep. It's actually great. And we're on the draw, and our opponent has taken a mulligan. The thing is, though, right now we're on the play of ramp into big things. Which is fine. And hit our land drops. Another Root Weaver. There's the bell. Take action. We want a black source. But we will be playing... Okay. Enters loot. Okay. There's like a 2-mana 1/1 in blue-green that just on ETB draws a card, and I think that that's like fine enough. Let's see. Root Weaver. And then next turn we can just play this 4/4 if we really want to. Yep. They missed their land drop. Here's a great time to take advantage. Opponent's thinking about removing it. What does this do? Cast a non-creature spell. Okay. Can cast that to then not do anything. Oh, it can't be blocked by those little nerds. Okay. Another Root Weaver. Here's an Orator. And we'll end our turn here. We can draw a card off of this bell whenever we need to. Which is one of the things that I like the most about this. Looks like our opponent is Esper. The fact that you can use the bell to resolve. Get 1/1 until end of turn, untap them. Oh, they should have cast that after the fact. Getting a combat, drain 1, pay 2, draw 2. Okay. Sure. Sure. I will block the Bellowing. Really? That is the easiest trade I've ever seen. Okay. Oh, I forgot to draw a card. Bong. And then this and Dagger Fang duo. We're gonna mill some cards. Take action. Land, land. Perfect. End turn. End of their turn, I'm going to draw a card off of Fountain Porth Bell. We milled 2 lands, which is great, which means it hopefully fixes our next draw. We're in a position where if they... Resolve. Permanent is a colorless food artifact. Loses all other card types and abilities. Okay. I don't know if that's great for them. Yep. Resolve. Sure. Double white. Life creed duo. Whenever he enters, you gain a life. Okay. Pass. Pass. I'm curious if they even attack here. My turn. Consumed by greed can kill that. That's not... Balls, I keep forgetting to draw a card. Alright. If I sacrifice this for health, I can get it back with our Boneyard Orator. So I guess what I want to do here is just send these in. Offer some trades. Just a 2-1. Sure. Yes. It's great. Alright, draw a card here. See if I can draw something useful. End turn. There's nothing here worth, like, using, if that makes any sense. There's also the... we have 1, 2, 3 cards in our yard. Discards 2 cards. If you control a rat, surveil 2. Okay. That sort of sucks. Actually, wait. How much do I care about keeping this 1 card? We're gonna put back 3-tree mascot in our hand. Resolve. Sure. Hey. And my turn. Alright, so Glarb is pretty good here. Got a land. Can't cast that. We can cast this. So this allows us to sacrifice this. Shame. End turn. I just want to keep their board clean and clear. Okay. Exile target creature. Yeah, so they're going to exile this thing. Alright, so resolve. And that's fine, because I'm going to make them sacrifice that. My turn. Okay, so we're going to sacrifice, draw, and then draw. We're going to draw twice and sacrifice. We're going to sacrifice 1 and then draw 2. Actually, no, cancel. Tap this for black. Sacrifice, draw. Get that back. Let me play this. We could play that. And have a 2-2 on the board as well. And we have Peerless Recycling, so that's great. So now opponent... I mean, they're playing... I don't know if they're playing a control deck, but they certainly have the manas. Early winter. Exile. Okay, that's fine. Next, I'll attack. Take him down to there. Is there anything that I want to get back in my... No, right? The 4-drop is gone, so done. Play this. Take action. And... oh, that's where the 4-drop is. I have to sacrifice the 4-drop in order to be able to get it back with Peerless Recycling. What is this? Fabled Passage? Okay. Mouse Trapper. Okay. Then untap the land. Doesn't cost them any life, though. Pass. I'm going to sacrifice this, actually. So I can get it back with Peerless Recycling. Cash grab. We'll get Camilla. That was crazy. And I think they should block. Next. If they have a board wipe, it sucks, but I also have Peerless Recycling, which I think could save me. Alright, so pass. My turn. Alright, so all attack. Alright, next game. Good old whatever I just did. I guess. I don't know. Oh my god. Let's view that battlefield one more time real quickly. It looked like they're playing a pretty fair Magic. Drift, Gloom, Coyote, something that we're gonna have to be very well aware of, as is Early Winter, yeah. Early Winter costs so much. Looks like they're playing Esper, and it looks like they're a little low on creature count. Done. Return to sideboard. I think we're fine here. We have like, what, 15 creatures? We have a fair amount of ways to get back creatures. I think that's good. Alrighty. Here's our opponent again. We're waiting on them. Yeah, their creature count. Our opponent's creature count seems very, very thin last game. And we were able to bury them in card advantage. This is perfect. 2-drop, 3-drop, and then we just got to keep looking for 4-drops and 5-drops. Keep this. There's a 3-drop right there. A 2-1 Bat Cleric. That flying and vigilance. Okay. Let's play a 1-3 that blocks that pretty well. This has reach too. When you gain life, put a 1-1 counter on it. When you lose life, okay. That draws him a card. There's that 2-mana 1-1 that draws you a card. You want to bounce that essentially. Let's see. I'm gonna play this forest, and then we're gonna play the lookout. Because if they give this thing flying somehow, what do we reveal? Hunger, Orator, and Glarb. Okay. Glarb is on the bottom, as is one of our removal spells done. Shit, go for it. Get in the red zone. Sometimes you miss that 1 point of damage, guys. If you're not blocking, you're attacking. Remember that. When there's ETBs, loot. Okay. They might be looking for a black source. Hey, Summer. What are you doing? That's not for you. It's like sniffing around one of my books. And they missed the land drop. Okay. Opponent has very, very good, or not good. These aren't the best, like, blocks for them. So I'm actually going to send in this guy, and then we're going to tap out here to play Mascot and Duo. Sure. Actually, you know what? I'm going to play Duo. See what we hit off the mill. Okay, Root Weaver and Seasonal Loss. No big loss there. Haha, I get it. This only gets a permanent, right? And we'll play the Mascot. Like, I would have liked to have drawn into the Seasonal Loss, but that was 2 turns from now, you know what I mean? Thistle down, players, attacks, untap, target, non-land permanent. That's not bad. Okay, ooh, that's also pretty good. This gets us what? A gift a card. If the gift was promised, turn target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so we'll get in. Sure. We can get that back if we want to, and I don't think we want to. I think we just want to play out our lands. End turn. We have 6, 7 mana available to us. We can cast whatever we want. Hey, Furball. Do drop Cure. 2 creature cards. Okay. When this comes back, loot. Okay, so that's a nice 2-1. Come here, you. Come here, you. Oh, who's a baby? She thinks she's so cute. What did they pitch? Psychic Whirl. Okay, pass. So we don't have to really worry about that coming back. Untap target non-land permanent. I'll put 2 cards in front of this. Okay, resolve. I'll put... pass. This and this in front of that. Because that's 3 power. And they can only kill one of them. If I... Consumed by greed. Result. Sure. Do I want any of those back? No, right? I could get that back, but I don't think that that's good enough. Especially because their creatures can block it fairly well. And play a land. End turn. There's no reason for me to Peerless Recycling here. We have access to 8 mana, 7 of it in lands. There's their black source. Okay, pass. Just my blocks are so good. And there's another black source. Nark. No attack, end turn. It would be nice if I drew something instead of a land. How many lands have I drawn? We started the game off with 3, right? Sinister Monolith. Alright, so that's gonna manage to make things matter over the course of a long term. Alright. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, now they can just attack. You should have attacked! Alright, whatever. Maybe it makes sense to actually get back my Daggerfang duo now. Sacrifice 1 or more foods. Do this. Take action. What do we lose? Nothing, right? Cash grab. Yeah. Okay. No attacks. Next turn we can play the Camilla. What is this? Star Charter. Okay. They can't really attack with that yet. Top 4, reveal a creature card, power 3 or less. That's probably gonna kill us. Alright, so play this. Unless they have counter targets creature spell or counter target spell, I could probably pay for it. Play this. Take action. Land, perfect. And the duo gets in. Sugarcoat. Colorless food artifact with... I actually don't mind that. Okay. Sure. That's great. I would like to kill this thing first. Sacrificing this food doesn't save them. End turn. I will sacrifice the fecund green shell though. Calamitous Tide. 2 targets to their owner hands. Game 3. Make a 1/1. Draw 2, discard 1. Let's see, we have 16 cards left in our deck. Sure. Drain us. This is becoming a big boy. Put a 1/1 counter on each world you control. Fuck it. I don't want to take 5 here. Another land is not great here. Land, Amelia, that. Take action. But we pitch Harbinger and Hunger. That's most of our removal spells. Okay. Forage, put a 1/1 counter. We're gonna have to do some foraging then. Okay. Life Creed Duo. 3-tree mascot. Sure. Cool. It's a big lad. Mouse Trapper. Okay. Okay. I think I just block that as a 7/6. Because it doesn't fly. Forge, exile 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Smith 3. Let's see. Instant, and another instant, right? Done. Smith 3. Okay. Land? I think I send this in. At the very least. 2 damage. It lost life, so it gained flying. And Junk Blade Bruiser. And end turn. Drift Gloom Coyote. Sure. Let's see. Instant sorcery and creature done. Submit 3. Do I want to do that again? 1, 2, 3. Done. Yeah, let's do one more time. 1, 2. Actually, you know what? Not this. Yeah, that. Sorry. Submit 3. And I do believe I blocked this with that. 1, 3. Sure. 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 Oh. Okay, Stargaze for 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, does that kill me? That does kill me. That's Stargaze for 4. Actually, Stargaze for 3. Because that's 6 cards. Wow. This, and that. Okay. Oh, I didn't leave. I don't have mana for this thing. Okay, that's fine. Cast that and cast that. Send this in. Okay. Play this. You know what? I probably should have put a land in my hand. End turn. Because then I could have played the Galewind Moose. 5 cards left in our deck. What do our timers look like? 17 to 20. Yeah, I've been taking more time than they have. Okay. That's a problem. I have to block this now. Yep. Holly Wallop. End of turn stuff. Okay. So that's 10 men altogether, so no attacks here. Cool. They have double black, so they could have that sacrifice a creature spell. Early winter. Oh no. That's bad. Sure. Oh, that's pretty much a good game. Okay. I'll move to the next match. Because, yeah, I can't block that now. Oh, I didn't see that last part of text. Oh, Jesus. Holy crap. As long as when it dies, put its counters on target creature you control. Woo! We gotta get rid of that thing. We gotta get rid of that thing early and fast. Okay. Return to sideboard. Do I have any exile effects in black? I don't think so. I think I'm playing all of my removal. And in green, we don't have, like, destroy target flyer. Not that that matters. That's usually a bad removal spell anyway. That's fine. Whatever. We're good. We'll play first. Perfect mana, right? Keep. We have a mana dork. And if we really need to, we can Stargaze. Fruit Weaver. Use that to get our blue source. Okay, that loots for them. Sure, there's our blue source. So I will play this. I will play this. Decline. No tax, enter. I don't necessarily need a land right now. We already have whatever this color is, Tron. Okay. Pass. I don't think they attack here. We'll activate this to draw a card. Camilla. Look at that. Play Camilla? Next. Yeah, send it in. They can't reasonably block it. Well, I guess they could. They could double block it, but then I get to remove their 3-tree mascot, and that would be disastrous for them. Psychic Whirl, 2 cards, eh? Each squirrel and food you control. Get rid of those 2. And then they get the surveillance. Oh no, they don't get the surveil. Because they don't have any... Oh, they do have a rat. There's 3 tree mascots, a rat. Okay. So next, attack, attack. If they want to double block Camilla, that's fine. Next to damage. I could get back that thing, but I don't think I need it. So we'll just end turn here. And if they do anything too bad for us, I'll just kill it. Roll. I probably actually should just attack with Camilla only and not the Root Weaver, in the event that our opponent... Promise opponent a gift. Okay. This prevents them from attacking into us. Yep. Pass. Pass. Yep. Yeah, see. Attacking with the that guy was a little sussy baka. Next. Just send her in. If they try to exile her, I will hunger her in response. Yep. Yep. Next. End turn. We'll get her back with recycling. I don't want her to be exiled, is the thing. Whenever another creature enters, you gain life. Okay. We'll get back Camellia. Won't. Okay. Play this. Play our Changeling, and no attacks here. And it's target creature you control deals damage equal to twice the power to target creature you don't control. Okay, so Polywallop would have been bad there. We both... I spent a lot of resources to, like, basically save my Camilla. But I think it was kind of worth it there. I'm gonna drain this one. Okay. Hidden Grotto. That's pretty good here. If they double block the Camilla, I Polywallop one of the creatures. I don't think they want to because they lose 3-tree mascot, and that's the only thing that's keeping them in this match. Gong gong. Play that. Surveil, a land away, and end turn. Okay. Now they have all their colors. This could become a problem. A problem. Parting Gust. Gift the tapped fish. Turn that creature to the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it at the beginning of the next end step. Okay, so they're giving us the fish. Nothing I could do about that, so... shame. Goodbye. Goodbye, lady. Pay 2, draw 2. Okay. Pass, pass, pass. Mm-hmm. Pass, pass. Honk. My turn. Land is not helping. Sure. And... okay, end turn. We surveilled away a land too, which is like a problem. We just have too many lands here. Game, please. Please, game, don't do this to us! Dewdrop Cure, okay. Resolve all. Okay. That loots for them. Their board isn't particularly good. They just have a flyer. Resolve all. Pass. Yep. Pass, pass. My turn. That's a card. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. It doesn't even put it into the... and that gives them a card. So that's like not particularly useful. And especially not very useful here. I don't think gifting a card here is particularly great. Polywallop. Yeah, put its 0 counters on there. They should have played that first. 2 flyers though, not great for me. Another land, not great for me. No attack, end turn. Can I draw real cards? I only have 16 lands in this deck game. Come on. Come on. Alright, you know what? Our opponent's been drawing... well, they've drawn more cards, but they've also... they've played more lands, but they've drawn more cards too. I swear to God. Okay. I guess it's just sack 5 time. Right? It is sack 5 time. What are the chances they have a counterspell? Then they have to choose them individually. Yeah, that's their whole board. 5 for 2. That could probably get us back in this game. Play a big creature so I can consume it. Not a big creature. Okay. Auto pay. 4/4 and a 1/1. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It looks like we finally turned it around. Calamitous Tide. Okay. Draw 2, discard 1. They bounce both of them, but we could just cast them again. Okay. Let's get the board big. Auto pay. Auto pay. 1-800 auto pay. We're gonna offspring it. You know, like the band. Sure. It still makes a copy of itself. Sure. I have a lot of these. Uncharted Haven. What is this? Number of islands. Flood counter. It's an island. 1 less to cast for each. I didn't even know they had this. Okay. Sure. That's huge. Eluge. Oh, that's so hard to cast. Okay. It's also very cute. And it's dead. Oh. More removal. Okay. Yep. Land. Next. No attacks go. That was a great great card to play at that time. Oh, come on. Okay. How many of these do they fucking have? That's just dead. Yep. Alright, so we sacrifice this guy. Auto pay. And if we draw another land, we just fucking lose here. Moonstone Harbinger. It's a card. It'll block one of these things. It'll block the smaller one actually, so that I get my creature back. Yep. And hopefully they have some combat trick. Sure, sure. Take action. Come on. Come on. Don't have 2 removal spells. Yes! Psychic Whirl. Alright. Is that the GG's? Well, not you. Good game. I don't want to good game them before. Alright, good game. I think that's it. Oh, we pulled it off. Yeah, lock the trampler. Aw. Oh my god. Ah! The variance was so bad at a certain point, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, get this, get this, get this, get this, get this. Alright. Oh god, we fought through whatever crazy shit our opponent had. They were playing Esper, silly everything. Esper everything. Oh, they had some good cards though. Eluge, when that came out, I was like, crap, how do I deal with that? And I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I have this 1 removal spell. And then 2 Driftgloom Coyotes. It's just like, these are good. Like a 5-mana 3/4 that exiles something, and if that something that it exiled was too small, that's just very good. Done. Leave match. Woo. Wow. Alright, we're going to attempt to re-enter this sealed. Hey, there we go. All right. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the delay. Or you're probably not even noticing it because it is like literally 2 days later where I tried to continue my sealed. I'm gonna mulligan this. Yeah, this is terrible. I would love a green source. A green source unlocks his hand too. Mulligan that. This is much better. Is it though? Oh god. I think this is better. I think I have to put the fecund green shell on the bottom of the deck. No, actually the Stargaze could probably go on the bottom. What am I talking about? Although that does give me something to do turn 3 if I don't draw anything. We are on the draw, not on the play, so we can keep this. It's either Season of Loss or Green Shell. I think the Season of Loss has a much higher upside. It is the Stargaze, screw it. Because it's not actually adding to the board. Neither is that, unfortunately. That's a 4-drop. U2A. Consumed by Greed. That's an okay 3-drop spell. Strike Force. Okay. Yep. Root Weaver it is. Haha. No attacks here. If we draw another land, we can Fecund Green Shell next turn. And that blocks the Strike Force pretty well, actually. Sure. Taking 2. This thing is a really good card, too, by the way. It's like a double strike vigilance. Yada yada. Okay, so we didn't get that. We're gonna play this for the time being without Offspring because we just want to be able to get in. And I'd rather my opponent attempt to counter that or interact with that. No attacks here because the 3-tree mascot will get eaten by the Strike Force. Whiskervale Forerunner. Ooh. Target of a spell. Okay. Are they playing like Blue-White Valiant or something? Cash Grab. I do think we need to cast that, but I think it might be more important to Consumed by Greed. There, Whiskervale Forerunner. Target opponent. There you go. Have fun. Send that in. Can't block it. Tying it up. I thought about cash grabbing, and I think we have to cash grab next turn just to try to get a land. We gotta try to get a land. If we hit a land, Feather of Flight. Okay. I guess that was their I think that was what they were planning on doing. Oh, never mind. These two. Sonar Strike. Okay. That's a shame. Oh! I'm an idiot. Thank you for not blocking that. Fecund Green Shell. Oh, I'm so glad that they thought I had something. I'm so glad they thought I had something. Next turn, 3-tree Root Weaver gets us another card unless they interact with my Fecund Green Shell somehow. I don't think we ever attack with it, by the way. And if they do any suspect blocks, I can't, I mean, suspect attacks, I can't block with the Green Shell. I think it just gets us too much. You know what we could do? I think Season of Loss would actually be really good here. Just to make them sacrifice their board. And get us to draw 2. Harvest Tide Host. Okay. What is this? Yeah, alright. Make him have it. Sure. Oh, we just trade here. That's like not even good. Okay. I was worried. Can you imagine being worried? Let's see. I think Season might be better here. Let's see, this is a 3-drop, that's a 2-drop. Let's do this. This. And then we can play this. And then no attacks here. These can block the Harvest Tide host, and I think that that's fine. We could just... Oh. This is weird. If they have combat trick, I'm gonna make them sacrifice their board. Okay. Alright, so Season of Loss. Sack 2, draw? Sack 3, draw 2. Right? Is that correct to do here? I guess if I attack with these creatures, that's like not great for me. Going for it. Season of Loss. 2, 3, draw. Dazzling Denial. Poo. Okay, so we know that they have a counterspell. That's fine. Let's see. Life, Creed, Duo. Duo. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I think we play this and this. Mill 2. We are gonna need... This is a squirrel, right? We are gonna need some life. Can we get back? It's one of the cards that we mill, right? So I think we have to leave this back just to block. We have access to, what, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana? Let me play this. They have something. Long River's Pull. If the gift was promised, instead counter a spell. Okay. That's a shame. Opponent's playing a lot of counter magic, which we need to be very well aware of. Take action. No attacks here. They do have a lot of flyers, though. They're in the blue-white deck, so that makes sense. Banishing Light. There goes my cliff top lookout. Alright, so next match. Or next... Yeah, next match. We stumbled a little bit back there with the, We stumbled a little bit back there with the mana. Let's see. I don't even know what's in this deck anymore. I'll be perfectly honest. I know it's a black-green deck. Splashing Blue for Glarb. Okay. Persistent Marshstalker. How many rats do we have in this deck? Because when I played another thing earlier today, that thing was absolutely insane. Bonebind Orator is too good. Cash Grab is probably too good. Peerless Recycling I like a lot. Yep, gotta keep that guy. Need that guy. Need that. Need those. Yeah. Removal's great. Lookout's great. Dray Leader's actually been kind of underperforming, so I'm actually going to replace it with Persistent Marshstalker. Every time I play Dray Leader, it's always been like, oh, it's a 3-mana 2/2. You know, it never felt great. And I think that that's good. Their creatures are pretty small, and their removal's not so terrible. Ooh, we have a Galewind Moose. Yeah, that's fine. That's done. We'll call that Dunzo Bonunzo. Ha ha! We're gonna go first. We're gonna hopefully have a better curve out. And a better opener. Play first. This is great. Keep. There's a snap keep. We could ramp into a Junk Blade Bruiser. Let's see. Turn 2, we could even... Or turn 3, we might even cash grab if we don't get anything too bad here. And we have to be very well aware of counter magic. They have a lot of it. Opponents just playing permissions. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to play the Daggerfang duo next. Ooh, Quest Caller. Okay. Daggerfang duo. Duo! Take action. Mill 2. What do we lose? Peerless Recycling. No attacks. One of those cards that I actually would like to have not milled, but it's fine. Strike Forks. Okay. That's pretty bad. Especially because it has 2 attack, 2 power now, and double strike. Which means that I can't just send in the, oh. I think we do this. Junkblade Bruiser here. Because that's like pretty fun. No attacks. Sure, Fabled Passage. This will be when we find out they were actually Esper all along. Okay, they're just blue, white. They're just Azorius. Okay, Feather of Flight, sure. Oh, we can get them to sacrifice that now. Sure. Play this. I think we play the Lookout first. Or not first. We just attack with this little guy. And this guy. This is one of those make 'em have it type deals. Yes, please block it. Okay. Gong gong. And then we're gonna play the Lookout here. They have something to counter stuff. Sure. What do we reveal? Season of Loss. Okay. And is this an instant? That is an instant. Okay. End turn. Okay. 3 tree mascots. So that becomes a 3 power thing. Consume. I agreed. You. I would like for them to sacrifice the 3 drop. I'm sorry, the 3 power Valley Quest Caller. Okay. They're gifting us a card. Sure. Okay. I'd like to not take this much DiMaggio. Although, I don't think it's super important. It's only 7, right? Sure. Bone Bind Order. Let's play the Grotto. Moonstone Harbinger. That seems very useful, actually. In fact, I can get it now if I cash grab. Is that what we want to do here? Bong. Okay. So, yeah, let's do that, actually. Cash grab. Seems probably the best thing I can do. Moonstone Harbinger. And, oh, yeah, let's play the Bonebind Order. Orator. Moonrise Cleric, sure. It's a 3/4. That's so much card advantage. Yep. Sounds about right. Okay, we have the food. I could send this in. Doesn't seem great. I could send this in, but it dies immediately. So if I send this in, it dies to like 2 of these things, and it's not even a trade up. It's a trade down because I can't get its power to 6. So yeah, no attacks right now. End turn. Night Fisher's pretty bad for me actually here. Because every time they cast a bird, was it? Another non-token bird enters, you get a 1/1 blue fish token pass. That's a very, like, strange card for blue to be having. Honestly. Like, very strange. And we got another land. Cool, cool. Love lands. Wait, what's the opposite of love lands? I absolutely hate them? Yeah, that's what it is. I hate getting lands. Sure. Am I just dead? I might be just dead. Block that like that. Block this like this. Yep. Puts me at 2. Stargaze. Whew. That's funny. For 1, auto pay. That's funny. Alright. And they're both like bad. Take action. What are the next 2 cards? Yeah, there's my Galewind Moose. Alright, good game. And concede. Alright. That was a shame. Our opponent's deck was like way cool, actually. I forgot that this was a sealed, by the way, too. Yeah, their deck was like amazing. They just were going off with the blue-white stuff. The Valley Quest Caller was just great. Last game, they had that 4/4 that just like, or the 3/4 that makes bunnies and shit. Yeah, this deck was great. So I'm not upset to have lost to it. Leave match. Let's look at our deck real quick. It is sealed, so sometimes sealed you'll get like absolute dookie in your pool, right? And you have to try to spin it into gold, and sometimes that's hard. But we did have a good pool. We had like most of our good cards were in black and green, so we were able to just utilize that alongside with some really good fixing like Fountainport Bell, begrudgingly 3-tree mascot, and 2 of these mana dorks, actually, these 3-tree root weavers, which are not showing up properly every time I mouse over them. Sorry, I guess we can't look at the deck. We do have a legitimate ramp package to get into the Galewind Moose or into the Fecund Greeting Shell, so that we can start really playing out other things. And then Glarb is just fine. You can play lands. He gets you a lot of card advantage and casts big spells off the top of your deck. So yeah, maybe we should have been playing actually more larger creatures. I mean, that wouldn't have helped in the last game because we just weren't hitting our land drops on curve like we would have liked to. And in green and black, we really didn't have too much going on there in terms of like larger things, right? Like, I don't want to play Mind Drill Assailant in this deck specifically, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll call that done, and we'll collect our prize, which is after 2 wins and 2 losses, 1,200 gems and 3 packs. If you're watching on the YouTube and you enjoyed that, please, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends, tell them all about my dumbass, and more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description, where you can catch me streaming video games, leather crafts, and Magic the Gathering content, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, I'm out of here, folks. You have a good evening.